to walk into these doors of this hospital and see each one of you. I truly am. And I'm excited each day about the work that we are all doing together and excited about doing it alongside with each one of you. But there are also those other teams. We can't forget the individualization either that we bring to that team. And so, as I talked about before, we bring our collective gifts, our talents, and our passion in order to get to a goal. And that's what we are doing here at Resolute.
Our actual values for our organization are integrity, success, and caring. And what's unique about that is integrity is before success. Success is very important. That's the reason we're all here today. But just like the players that I mentioned hanging in the rafters, it's not success first. It's integrity that led to the success, that led to the caring. Pop's philosophy is you play good defense, you show up on time, you be a good daddy, you be a good husband, stay out of the news, get to your planes on time, practice your free throws, try your hardest every night. And that's what he means when he says, I don't really care that whether we win or lose. We all would like to win, but it's not going to affect how we pound the rock. We just do that every day. We hit it as hard as you can. Occasionally it breaks, 99, 03, 05, 7, and 07. Sort of cracked in 13. But after that loss last year, they just came back this year and started hammering away, pounding away at the rock. Same team, basically. Same effort. Didn't know the outcome, and they're still playing today. They're just pounding the rock. Now that philosophy has trickled down to our staff as well. When we see each other in the hall, what are you doing? How are you doing? We just pound the rock, pound the rock, pound the rock. That's our phrase. We're going to get the same customer service on a Tuesday than we will on a Thursday. We're just going to hit the rock every single day. Everybody pounds the rock. Everybody's trying the hardest. The outcome we're not sure of, but we know it's going to crack. It's just a matter of when. I did make 5,000 public appearances during my 21 years. I dunked through fire, performed for the president, made a three-pointer of a unicycle on NBC, performed over 992 Spurs games in a row. And I can honestly say that the most challenging thing I've done is after I retired, I now work in guest service. Customer service to the public is hard. And you are going straight to heaven because each day you provide customer service and customer care. I just can't think of anything more noble. You are my heroes, and I really am honored to be among this group today. But now for the reason I only made it to 992 Spurs games in a row instead of 1,000. I put in parentheses here, insert your own "you don't always get what you want" story here. In 2004, I suffered a stroke, lost my speech and was completely paralyzed on my right side, spent 3 months in the hospital, and once again learned the importance and selflessness of what you all do here in the medical field. I got a big dose of learning how a caring, empathetic health team, it's you guys, could make a big difference in my life. And I learned how healthcare providers help fight the stroke fight every day. I'm saying you're noble people, but I want you to say you're noble people every day. Luckily, I had doctors, residents, nurses, nurse assistants, speech pathologists, x-ray techs, physical therapists, all working with one goal, all to make me become the best I could. And they expected nothing in return. Think about that. That is the definition of noble. For example, my main stroke physician took me early on into his office and said, based on what I see how you're doing and progressing, I think you'll be able to fool the average Joe. I thought he was crazy, but I needed the support. Weeks later, as I progressed, I had that terrible when you fall wristband where they won't let you get out of bed. My body had the stroke, but my competitive nature did not. I wanted out of that bed. So he came up with the deal that if you can walk 10 times from your bed to the restroom, then I'll take the wristband off. So for the next 3 days, I never sat in my bed. I was attempting to crawl and walk and stumble, and finally made it 10 times, and he cut off. He knew what I needed was a physical goal, and that's exactly what he gave me. And as my doctor advised, I can fool the average Joe. But please know that I know that there are stories all in every room, around this room. My case is only unique because it involved fur. What's the difference between Mother Teresa and a nurse? Mother Teresa only has to serve one God. If there are any doctors in this room, I have no idea why that joke is funny. So now you know that I really am glad to be here, and by that a bit I mean actually be here. And I get glad I got to share how teamwork and the San Antonio community support makes me feel like a champion many times over.